So thank you, Milan, first of all, and taking out time and talking to CRN today.
Pleasure.
So probably you could begin with giving some backgrounder or brief about Automation Anywhere's success story in the country, how the year has been.
Yeah.
Now looking at the changing market dynamics and how enterprises and government agencies are operating, what kind of opportunities do you see for yourself? If you could start with that.
So Automation Anywhere is I'll start saying the first thing is that it's proud of its Indian heritage. This is a company where the world-class product has been developed in India. While we are headquartered in San Jose, California, we have a development center in Baroda and in Bangalore where this product has been put. We are essentially a digital workforce company where we believe that our product will help organizations free up capacity of humans from mundane repetitive work, as well as bring some amount of AI to make their jobs simpler. So we have as a company, we are market leaders in this space globally, and we are India is unlike many other places where India typically comes later. In our case, India is at the center stage of the entire company for two reasons. We believe India has an opportunity to become the automation capital of the world because of all the processing work which happens in India for global corporation, as well as all the local enterprises with a large human workforce. The second is India is again very unique from our perspective because Indian leaders, Indian CIOs, promoters and entrepreneurs are relatively better risk takers who are willing to experiment with new technology and bring productivity into the organization. So in summary, fourth year into the country in terms of business operations, we have had a fantastic growth rate year on year in a couple hundred percentages is what we've been growing year on year, and we think that this journey will continue in future as well. As far as various segments of the markets are concerned, we are seeing this as a universal use. So whether it is manufacturing, banking and financial services, whether it is the IT and IT enabled services, all of those sectors we are seeing a tremendous attraction for this technology. Government is slow to start here, but we believe that in the coming year, governments will also start seeing the benefit of a technology to provide better citizen experience and better customer experience.
Okay, so when you say that the company has achieved, as some of the market figures say, that 200% growth in India. So if you have to pick some of the key factors that has kind of led towards this growth, what would be those like?
I think there are three fundamental factors why India is at the center stage, and as we said that we believe India has an opportunity to become automation capital of the world. The first and the most important factor is that India today has probably 40% of the world's transaction processing activity happening here. World's 40% volume which happens in India, either it happens in a BPO setup, or it happens in global back offices corporations have set up, or it happens in all the IT related work we do out of India for global companies. So I think that is the biggest base where a lot of this productivity related aspects are being looked at. The second factor in India is that this is a very India and Indian buyers like technology which delivers a very tangible value, and there is a direct correlation between the software and the outcome. And this is one unique technology where within 3 months your bots, our technologies are bots, our bots are up and running. If it starts working, and which 95% of time it works, 5% of time because of the complex use cases you have to implement multiple technologies, but 95% of time when it works really well, you are able to see a benefit within 3 to 6 months. So that works really well in a market like India where entrepreneurs and promoters want a very clear outcome. So big processing base, very outcome oriented mindset, and hence our technology works well. I think the third reason why this technology has gone up significantly and why we as a company have had a great growth is a super talent pool in India. Okay. We see today India probably building skill sets in this technology, which will just not service clients in India, but which will service clients across the world. And a lot of we run a automation university here through 70 odd universities, and we see tremendous interest in our technology where students see that this is their first step into the subsequent AI journey. So in that sense, we see a tremendous action. So both market, the talent, as well as the entrepreneurial buying nature of the country is where this growth has been possible, and we do hope that this will continue at the same pace year on year.
Okay. So while you are kind of working in that direction to make it mainstream technology, but still when at the enterprise or the government level, it's very much can be considered as one of the industry jargons or the buzzword.
Yeah.
People are still very much in the evaluation stage. So how are you, while you are reaching the student community, the college, universities, from the curriculum perspective, to make it, to create the awareness, but what about actual projects happening,
Yeah.
So
I think it's a valid question. So I think what we are saying is that essentially any technology will have to have use cases.
Right.
Based on our 1500 plus global enterprise customers, we have built a library of roughly 12,000 use cases today. So there are 12,000 use cases. Now, I would say that almost 9 out of 10 times when you go an enterprise, engage with an enterprise in any sector, government, public sector, financial services, telecom, manufacturing, pharmaceutical, retail, you would find that somewhere in the world we have already done work in this space. So that is our first step. We are saying that the technology has not been deployed at this, it's just in a one or two area. It has been deployed in this. There are this distinct library of use cases which we have built internally into the organization. So that is the first step where we do. The second step, like any technology, always requires champions.
Right.
And what we have focused on is that some of the biggest names in the Indian corporate world, whether it is the biggest telecom company, the biggest conglomerate in the country, or the top 3 conglomerates in the country, the biggest engineering and construction company in the country. So what we have focused on is that we've said that if this 10 companies which are considered as the most complex, most diverse in its operations, if we can create a large degree of bots in their environment, it gives people confidence that if this can be done in a most complex organizations, it can be done for us as well. So I think we are doing a three-way street. The first is use cases, second is creating role models and champions. The third area where we are doing is that we are leveraging heavily our channel partners. Because channel partners are the one who are daily in touch with their customers. They understand some basic issues the customers face, and there once they understand the potential and the use of this technology, they will multiply exponentially the reach of this technology elsewhere.
Right.
We do not have a issue on the usability because it has been proven. It has been proven beyond doubt in various markets, including in India with global companies. So there are no proof needed on the applicability of the technology. I think what is needed is taking it to the last mile, and every enterprise and every CIO in the country is where these use cases, role models, and channels, all three come together to deliver and deliver that reach.
So when you talk about your channel ecosystem, while this is again a new area for them as well, and we are not seeing too many takers for that.
Correct.
So how are you kind of building the confidence that this will, because ultimately when you talk about channel, everything boils down to margins, profitability out of this business. So how are you kind of doing that enablement part of?
So I think it's a very good question. Surprisingly, we have not approached any channel partner on our own. They all have come to us.
Okay.
If I really look at those 150 odd channel partners, and if I see some two distinct criteria in them, one is almost 80% of them are born in cloud or born digital. These are young entrepreneurs who will like to engage with the customers not on the legacy technology but on a digital technology. So they are even without us saying, they are scanning the market. They know that which is the breakthrough technologies, and they consider us as a breakthrough technology to take it to their customers. So that is the first effort which has happened on the born digital side. The legacy channels who have been involved in network infrastructure, some kind of software application software areas, I would say that some of them which are highly entrepreneurial in nature and have had very high growth aspirations, they have come very willingly, and they are willing to be part of this story. You see, channels see this not as a immediate opportunity. Channels see this, is this a sustainable journey to AI?
Right.
We have got 3 products today. One is the RPA product, second is a cognitive product, and the third is the analytics product. When they realize that this allows them to ride the AI wave over the next 5 to 10 years, they see the benefit of partnering and associating with us. Having said that, we also think that we will need to do a lot more with our channels and educating them. So we are not saying that the work is complete. It's a new technology. We've had some early successes, and we just want to build on it using various ways to engage with the channel and making them see the big picture, which some of their other peers have already seen.
So making it an attractive proposition for the channel partners. Have you devised any kind of a channel program, no? Looking at that will consider all the aspects, whether it's the training, certification, margins, rebates? Is there anything?
The answer is yes, but I think even before we go, I answer that. I think there's a fundamental piece about this technology itself. See, typically channel loves to sell something where the services revenue is in multiples. This is one technology where a channel selling a $1 of a license, minimum it creates 5x a service. So what essentially channel sees is that when my sale happens on a software, if I'm doing 1x, 2x, I'm good, 3x, you are very good. But when we showcase to them that your opportunity in this account is 5x one time, and then on the same pace, you can continue to make money year on year. So I think that is a very, very attractive proposition in itself, even before we get into the channel program. Having said that, I think it's very easy to say born digital. Second is to build skills to be digital. And I think the challenge for channel is to build that kind of talent pool, which can essentially engage with clients in solving these digital solutions. We do run defined channel programs. Again, like any global company, we have tiered programs. We enable our channels significantly through variety of programs. We also have financial incentives for channels to not just win a logo, but also to build IP. I think one of our biggest advantage as a company has been that we launched 2 years back something called as a bot store. A bot store is a channel revenue generation mechanism. Very simply, the way it works is that if you are a smaller channel sitting in India, and if you built a unique bot for a specific business area, your bot gets on our bot store. It's like an app store. Now, anywhere in the world, if somebody has that same problem, they will come to a bot store, look at that there is a channel partner in India who has already built a solution for it, and you will get an opportunity elsewhere. Today, there are at least 3 channel partners in India I can think of straight off, which are not just servicing India. There is a one channel partner servicing Eastern Europe from India. Now, they would have never imagined that they would get an opportunity in Eastern Europe or a Malaysia or a South Africa, but it's the investment they've done on our technology. Their bots are on our bot store, and that bot store is generating leads for them, not just within India, but outside India as well. So that to us is our investment in making our channel successful, creating revenue opportunities for them. I think the best way we believe that we can help our channels is not just giving a one-time incentive, but create a revenue stream for our channel for multiple years. And doing that. So that's the way we engage with channels.
So as we speak, I believe there are how many channel was the kind of channel base that you have currently in the country?
So India per se, our channel base is around 180 partners. By 2019 end of the year, we will have 400 channel partners in India. globally, we will hit a 2000 as a channel partner number. Today, we are at around 900 channel partners today as we speak. In next 3 quarters, we believe that we will be onboarding significant number of channel partners across the world.
So, are there any specific area or expertise that you are looking in the partners that you think that it will create a win-win situation for both Automation Anywhere as well as the partners organizations?
I think what we are looking at is there are 2 very unique skill sets which we seek from our channel partners. Obviously, it goes without saying that all channel partners have to be closest to the customers, so they understand the customers' pain points better. I mean, that's a hygiene factor. I think the 2 factors we look at is the ability to understand the use cases, not just in one function, but across functions of the business. Because as I said, this is a universal application. It works in finance, HR, procurement, operations, supply chain, logistics, marketing, sales, every function.
Right.
So a channel partner who's just not restricted to a one relationship in a customer, but who wants to build an enterprise-wide relationship, I think they are the ideal channel partner for us.
Right.
You may not have it today, but you can build it along with a platform. But you should have an ambition to build that. So that is the first play, I would say. The second part of our channel partner criteria is the ability to build a new age talent pool. We are looking at people who have a good understanding of data sciences, a good understanding of automation technologies, a good understanding of narrow AI, because those are the areas where our customers are moving in that direction. So channel partners who have that approach to solve the problems not just in a function but a universal use cases, as well as a very good talent pool is are the 2 factors we look at. Rest our product will do the work.
Right.
A product is superior, it's lots of R&D investments into it, but if a channel partners brings just these 2 skills, our product will do rest. And they will have significant opportunity with the end customers.
So you recently partnered with Tech Data as well, being one of the global SI companies. So what will that entail to what's kind of roadmap that you have devised with Tech Data in the country?
So Tech Data for us is a distributor. As I said that we want to reach every corner of the country, every sector of the country, and all sizes of the company. So clearly we cannot do it alone. We need seasoned partners who have done this earlier, who also bring the reach and channel partner network, hungry channel partner network, and capable channel partner network. So that's where one of our approach has been to get Tech Data to work with us and create this opportunity for all the businesses and all the channel partners.
So there were reports that the company in this coming year or in coming years looking for some kind of acquisitions in 3 areas. One is on the access to tech in AI and RPA space, and there was looking into new geographies, and lastly on scaling on your bots marketplace. So how's that kind of shaping up?
I think we are we had a significant progress on all the 3 dimensions. We launched our digital worker globally just few weeks back. Digital worker is the world's first downloadable worker, where you can download an accounts payable, an accounts receivable, SAP user creator, which is a combination of multiple technologies which our platform offers today, which is cognitive technology, RPA technology, and analytics technology. So we launched that. We are the first in the world to launch it. Bot Store, as I said, is that we continue to enhance the Bot Store. Bot Store today has 2,000 plus ready to download bots, and it's growing. That entire community is growing. We also launched A People. A People is our user community worldwide. Has already touched significant numbers today. With a new editions being launched. So I think company is in a significant growth trajectory, and in all these dimensions, we believe that we will continue to set pace for the industry as a market leader.
Okay. So when you say that India will soon going to become or has already embarked on growth path of become a global powerhouse as far as the RPA is concerned.
Right.
So how are you kind of ramping up your own India operations as well as the development capabilities that you currently have?
Correct. So in India, I think we divide our world into two parts. We divide our engineering centers and support centers. So we today have our global, two of our global engineering centers are in India. In actually there are 3 physical locations, but two cities, Bangalore and Baroda.
Right.
We also run our global support center out of Baroda in India. In addition to that, we are opening up offices in 6 cities in India. We already have an offices in 3 cities today, and we will open up 3 more cities. So our India plans are essentially to expand both our product capabilities as well as our go-to-market capabilities. So that is the plan. In terms of the headcount, we believe that India will be hitting a sizable number by 2019. We probably will be almost 45% of the company's global workforce out of India by the December 2019.
And there were also reports of you expanding your physical presence. Probably right now it's, I guess, 20 locations that you are, and
globally we are in 40 locations.
Okay.
This year we will be having offices in this many locations, which includes the locations I mentioned in India, and we'll continue to expand. We will also rely very heavily on our channel partners, because many of the geographies and regions we will have tech data and various channel partners representing us on the region, in a sector, or on a city as well. So those are the kind of ways to reach wider and across the market segment.
So when we talk about this competitive landscape, one of your closest competitor is kind of upping their game day in, day out, coming out different strategies. They tied up with one of the global national distributors recently. So where do you think the partners as well as customers will see a difference in the way you approach a customer or market vis-a-vis the competitions which is out there?
I think competition sometimes is good, because competition allows us to keeps us on our toes to continue to be a market leader, continue to be an innovation leader more than a market leader. So we in many ways we welcome competition. Sometimes competition also educates the market about the potential of the product. So I think that's the play. I think from our perspective, we are a 14-year-old company. We are the oldest company amongst all our competitors. One of our competitors is a 3-year-old company. Another competitor is a 5-year-old company. So for us, just over the years, the talent pool which we have built, the engineering strengths we have built, because you cannot build a product within 3 months or 6 months. You can't just simply say that I will build something. To do something, to build something of a global global standards acceptable across the world requires time.
Right.
And I think we believe that the only thing which we have against our competition is our track record on launching products and defining the industry. I think a leader's job is always, there will be competitors, and competitors are always good, as I said, because they sometimes also help us make the category. I think we are the first company to launch an cognitive product in 2016. Okay. We are the first company to launch a bot store in 2017. Now in 2019, we are the first company in the world to launch digital worker. Okay. So a lot of our customers see us as a company which defines the category. Now it doesn't mean that everybody and anybody will only work with us. They will work with our competition as well. But as they say that people who are not working with us ask themselves that why they are not working with us. So it's always the other way around, where they come back to us and they engage with us. They understand our product roadmap. They understand our models, the way we engage with our customers. We make our customers successful. And finally, I would say that eventually any technology proves in the term of the way it has been delivered. Probably we are the only company, and I can say this on record, we are the only company amongst all our competitors today who have the biggest scale customers in the world. Where our technology has been deployed at a massive scale, 2,000 bots, 1,500 bots. There is no other competitor who even have crossed 500, whereas we at least have 10 plus customers which are in 2,000 plus range. So customers understand that. Global customers understand that this is a technology which is essentially all about scale. And who is a scale player? It is us. So. So that's the way we look at the competition, and we continue to stay focused on building great products, and we hope that our customers will recognize it and are recognizing it today.
Okay. So lastly, while you are have very ambitious plans for the India market per se, but if you have to pick one or two, three key areas which you want to hit and target for this particular year, what would be those? And secondly, any message for the channel community as well as for the customers out there in the market?
Yeah. I think I'll first address the channel part, because what we one of the biggest priority for us is to onboard our channel and share with them the opportunity they have, especially if they want to go digital. So I think one of the big priority is to onboard a lot of channel partners, but more importantly, onboard partners who are committed and who are passionate about reshaping their company into a new zone. So that is, I think, clearly a one priority for us. We have significantly added a lot of good talent in our channel organization, and we are continue to add more and more talented individuals, professionals, to build our channel organization. That clearly is one priority. I would certainly like to share through your medium to all our potential channel partners and existing channel partners that come join us. We are creating a multiple year opportunity in an account through at least 4 to 5 products, and if you have entered with us in one area, you have a sustained customer stickiness because of all the innovations we are doing as a product. As far as our customers are concerned, I think for our customers we simply have two messages, which is that we are a company which is 14-year-old proud Indian heritage company, and we always say this in India that give us an opportunity to make a difference to your business and drive success for your enterprise in India. And then the second message is that we as a company are a scale company, and a company which continues to keep on building scale, both in terms of innovation as well as in terms of size. And as and when you have those ambitions, I think you should work with the market leader in that space, which has defined the category. So I think, but I would say that we are extremely open on learning and building world-class products. So we also love to collaborate with our clients to build world-class products in collaboration. And today, good news is that a lot of our next-gen products, in which we do out of our Bangalore engineering center, are built in a close collaboration with our clients. So it's a fantastic situation where we build world-class products, we collaborate very closely with customers, and then finally we offer that scale and size benefit.
All right. Thank you once again, Milan, for talking to CRN and sharing these insights with us. Thank you.
Pleasure.